Hey everyone, thank you for joining us for the One Foot In first ever beta testing session. For those of you who are joining this session remotely, that's what this video is really meant for. So a couple of important things before we start off. This is the link that you're going to have to access the beta app via, and it's really important to add or prepend the HTTPS, the secure protocol, because some features, or a feature in particular for the app, requires you to have the HTTPS prepend. It's not going to work without it. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I am going to sign up as a mentor, and you do that by clicking on the button right here. And again, when you click a button, specifically when you're using the app for the first time, it may take a bit of time for the UI to respond, because we're using free dynos on Heroku for our servers, and sometimes they go asleep and need to be pinged for a health check for them to be up and running and fast again. So without further ado, let's get into it. And if you didn't know about this trick already, if you have a Gmail account, and if this is your Gmail account, a thing that you can do to have to create both a mentor profile and a mentee profile with the same email is simply by adding any text after a plus at the end of your email before the @ domain, whatever. So I'm gonna type in plus mentor. I think I have a mentor 1, mentor 2. Yeah, it's a pretty neat trick. So wink, wink. Unlimited subscriptions, trial periods, and then. Yeah, put in a password. Yeah, we're working on concealing the password input field. And this is, of course, encrypted when we store in the database, but I would still recommend that you do not store or do not use the master password that you use for all of your other accounts when you're beta testing. Going through this real quick. Engineering, first. And of course, if you notice something you don't like about the app, or if at any point the UI feels like it could improve, take a mental note of it. I will be sending out forums that will help you give me that feedback once you're done with the beta test. Testing apps as a mentor. And so this is a multi-select dropdown, and we have a selection of 6 different topics that you can sign up to be a consultant for or a mentor for. I'm going to pick essay brainstorm and financial aid matters. And then pick a profile photo. Let's see what I have in the downloads folder. I'm this guy. Okay. And then once that's done, go to select preferred times. This is, again, these are all multi-select dropdowns for each day of the week, and all submissions will be considered in your local time. And the reason that's important is when mentees will sign up, they will look at your availability, and your availabilities will be rendered in their local time. So none of that mental math with time zones that you have to do. Again, randomly putting these in. I'm not going to be available at 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. ever on a Wednesday. Submit. And again, this is that delay I talked about. There we go. Cool. Back to the login page. Let's see how that worked. Very secure passwords. Another sort of annoying, setup I have right now is you can log in as a mentee with your credentials as a mentor, and what that's basically going to do is it's going to load up the UI that a mentee would see, and it's going to try to populate it with your data. So we're working on unifying the login as one login button, but right now you have to take care to log in as a mentor if you're signing in as a mentor. So log in. Whoa! Wait, was it mentor 2? Oh, it was mentor 2. There we go. Boom. All right, so image upload didn't work for this particular one. We'll look into it. But yeah, should have your image if that was successfully uploaded. Backlog, confirm calls, they're both empty. We'll visit that in a bit. And this is the profile that is created for you. Okay, let's sign up as a mentee now. Logging out, sign up as mentee. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Rashad bin Harun plus mentee 3. I've been creating a whole bunch of different profiles for the test. Password, we'll make it a bit more secure. Password 123, bulletproof. Rashad Harun. School, went to Hanmoni tutorial. Location, I was in Dhaka at the time. I like to sure. Actually, nah. I like talking to mentors. Okay. This is me. Same photo. And submit. Cool. That got done quicker. Let's try signing in. 2, 3, I think. That's what. Yep, that's what it is. Just confirm. Yep. Very secure password once again. So yeah, this is how the profile photo should text, whatever. This is how the profile photo should have been populated for your profile. And as you can see, you get to view all the different mentors that are in the network. Yeah, the missing profile photos seem to be an issue. That definitely is a bug. We'll get to it right away, but this mentor network is searchable by all the information that you see here. It's searchable by name, it's searchable by no mentors from searchable by location, it's searchable by profession. So yeah, there we go. Schedulings, you can, so this feature we'll explore later, but real quick, you can schedule a call with any mentor from here. And I know mentor 1 is basically mentor 1. I know actually, let me schedule a call with myself. This is the guy that just signed up. Book. And notice that you can pick from the topics that the mentor signed up with. Essay brainstorm and financial aid matters, namely. So I'm just going to book a session to discuss financial aid matters. And what basically happens is when you signed up as a mentor, your slot of availability, each of those slots were 3-hour slots. And what happens, the way this drop-down is created, is those 3-hour slots are basically sliced into 30-minute windows adjusted for your local time zone as the mentee and displayed here. So you could pick whatever time works for you. I will, sure, Wednesday at 8 a.m. And you submit the form, you get the confirmation, and this is the guy you're scheduled to take a call with. This is what you're talking about. And this is when it's going to happen. Anyway, let's, yeah, move on to the next. All right, let's take a quick second to check out what's been going in our inbox. Cool. Actually, I'm going to pause the video real quick to make sure my inbox is... All right, there we go. So 2 things to note here. Since I used the plus trick in Google, of Google, I had both of the emails. Yikes. Yeah, just hold on a second. Sorry, I have to readjust the screen size real quick. Anyway, so since we used basically the one email to do both the mentor and the mentee sign up, both the mentee and the mentor and the mentee received emails with a confirmation link that they had to click on to confirm their accounts. Now, the state of the app, the way it is right now, you don't have to confirm yourself as a user before you're allowed to log in, because we logged in immediately right after the signups. But eventually, we are going to implement a profile or email verification before your account is made live. The other thing we did as a mentee, we requested a call to our mentor, and the mentor received an email requesting him to go check his backlog. So yeah, let's go check the backlog. All right then, sign back in as the mentor. Gmail.com. There we go. So we have a new request from the mentee, Rashad Haroon. A bit of information about Rashad, and this is when the call is supposed to happen. This again is adjusted for your time zone. And again, since we're both in the same time zone, this happens to just be the same time that we're both seeing. So yeah, if you hit confirm, you're told that this will no longer be in your backlog, and the state of this call or this request will be reflected on your next login. So yeah, let's log out for a second. Let's see. Yeah, let's log out for a second. Let's see if there's anything interesting happening in our email inbox. So here we go. There we are. So the mentee receives an email once the mentor that the mentee requested a call with confirms that particular call. Just remind you what that call was about, and it asks you to log in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to log in. All right, I understand this video is going on for over 10 minutes now. Should really start monetizing this one. It's from YouTube videos. Anyway, so mentee3@gmail.com. Very secure password again. Scheduling. So boom, you have a new item in your schedulings, and you have the option to join this call. This is where it gets kind of tricky doing this with a single laptop, but nonetheless, let's take a shot. So when you hit join room, what that essentially does for you is it prepares you for a video call where the top name is the placeholder for your video view, and the bottom name is the person you're going to be entering a video chat with. So join room. Okay, buggy. This may be because I already have. Oh, that might be it. Just recording the screen, that might be messing with this actually. This part of the this part of the the beta test might actually have to be done live and off the recording. But let me at least walk you guys through what you'd have to be doing on the mentor side of things to be entering this video call. All right, let's sign up as a as the mentor. Password, log as mentor, confirm calls. Boom, you're allowed to join the video call, but obviously you can't because the screen recording software, I guess, is messing with this. All right, well, that's it. Thank you for your patience. I will not make this video a minute longer.